what was it about the Last Light novel that really appealed to you?
I just thought it was so insightful. I just sort of like in the, when something's in the zeitgeist and you feel like this is a story that has to be told now, today. It just spoke to me urgently. It's a theme that we all care deeply about, and we wanted to hurry and get the story out. And it checked all the boxes for me. It was thrilling. It had tremendous heart. It was punctuated by the opportunity for tremendous action, which I love doing. And and it was for me the chance to show run a show and bring all the people together to do it from top to bottom. So it was very, very exciting, and we hit the ground running. The minute Matthew Fox said yes, we were off.
Awesome. And there's a lot of different scenes, and many of them have the very talented Taylor Fay in them. How different is directing a child actor in such a dramatic role from someone like Matthew Fox or Joanne Froggatt?
Well, we surrounded Taylor with lots of love, and he was like finding a needle in a haystack, finding a child who could play blind. And it was important to be a sighted actor because this character was born with eyesight, and then it slowly, for him, the lights went out. He slowly entered darkness, and thematically that was so important for the show. But finding Taylor was unbelievably hard. Such a tall order, an actor who could play blind, an actor who could do that very proper English. He's from Manchester, so it wasn't his natural dialect. He's acting,
Wow.
and I just love that he was a natural kid with such tremendous heart. I met lots of kids, and he's the one. I wanted to Zoom with him and hang out with him. He took me in the backyard and showed me his soccer goals, and he kicked the ball around. And I just thought this is such a beautiful, natural child, and just a wonderful actor. And he just took the journey with us in the most brave way. There were some scenes where he was just so into the moment, and it was all really he was just so present, and we had to sometimes that I would call cut, and we'd have to say, "It's really okay. It's really okay." This is such a sensitive, amazing child. Thrilled to introduce him. He'll be working a lot if he wants to. He might rather play soccer, but he's a wonderful actor.
That's great. And you've directed both films and shows. How does that process differ for you?
Well, I think the material kind of expands to its proper weight and size. I really love working in this limited series space. I think it's quite wonderful to be able to tell a story that is too big for a feature, but only wants to go on for a short time. And I love that you can attract a much more phenomenal cast if they don't have to commit to something for weeks and months and years on end. I love that it has sort of a beginning, middle, and end to it, which is really important. I just love the form, the limited series form, and the ability, hopefully to not overstay our welcome and tell the story in a way that leaves the audience wanting more.
Yeah, no worries. So my last question is, I'm very curious about your work on Legion. It's such a unique show. What was it like to direct an episode of that compared to other series?
Well, it was incredibly fun. Creatively, it was incredibly fun. Noah writes these, really hallucinogenic scenes, and he has such a extraordinary imagination, and it was just such a challenging and amazing ride to get inside the brain of Noah Hawley. And it was really fun to do something that different. That was just, we did all these crazy genre things. We did black and white silent films, and from a visual effects point of view, it was just nonstop. It was chock full. It was really a great experience, and I love the way the episode turned out.